Hey everybody, this video is going to be about installing wheel tubs. I have gone through the whole process from the moment they come in to opening them up and how you assemble them and how you use the container that they come in for a template. Just the whole process. It's fairly long video, but it's a lot of information, and some may agree or disagree. This is the way I've always done it. The one thing different about this one is that the wheel tubs in a hot rod or a race car are somewhat confined inside the body between the behind the driver's seats and in the trunk, and you don't see the whole thing. So normally you trim them out and you'll silicone the edges of them to the body to help support the tub and the fenders themselves, where the edge of the inner fender or the wheel tub mat meets up to the body on the inside of the car. In this case, with the Jeep, because it's an open car, and the wheel tubs are very prominent, as you'll see, in the way they protrude out in the back of the car, and they're like, everybody's going to see them. You can't silicone them, which there just wasn't any way to make that look good. I attempted to mess with that a little bit, and I'm like, this is not going to be good. So I did something that is different, and you'll get to see it, and hopefully it'll be a positive thing. Everybody's like, yeah, that looks good. I hope. Most people that have seen it said, yeah, it looks good. And I also have a new phone. I have a camera that I've been using for some of my videos, and I had to transfer the videos to the phone in order to edit them, and some of the videos have gotten lost. The phone is not got a large enough memory for most of the videos, so I've had a lot of problems with that. Been working on that all day. So I may have pieces missing. I think the wheel tubs video is going to be complete, but seat installation and some of this other stuff may not be. So anyway, on with the video. Here we go. Okay, so fenders have been cut out. I mean the tubs. I cut them out, and you can see this has been where I cut it. Set these tubs in place. Set them in there as straight as you can with cardboard, and kind of proportion them where I want them to be, as you can see, and got them even together. And you can kind of see what these are. Now these tubs are all done. This is just clamped in place. I've got them clamped 3 places, here and here and here on both of them, and I have contoured them to fit along the inner fenders. Notched them out. Got a little gap there I got to fill in them when I cut them, and then same thing over here. Lines. I'm trying to show you all of it. Maybe you can see it. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Yep, they do stick up a little bit, but it's okay. Had to have a room for tire clearance, and I don't mind them sticking up. And I think once they're, these side panels will be filled in with metal and painted to match the exterior of the body. The wheel tubs are steel. They'll be painted. Not sure about the color yet, but they'll be painted also. So anyway, that is where we're at. Battery's going to be a tight spot. That is definitely, the battery's going to go in here, and I got to work on that to figure that out. I may have to bring the battery up to get the tray big enough to clear, but that's where I want the battery at. I do have a space here, but I was kind of holding out on it for storage, if possible. Maybe some kind of a little trunk or something that would just hold a few things in it, because there ain't going to be much storage in this thing nowhere else. Okay, that's it. We will proceed now to assemble these tubs and get them ready to fit up to that and trim it. More to come. Okay guys, I just want to give you kind of a quick look at this. These are 40-inch wheel tubs. I put the biggest ones I could get in it just because I wanted to have for a couple of good reasons, but mainly tire clearance, because I want to be able to run a 33-inch tire if I want to. Now, this is what it looks like when it comes to you. And there's the other half. I've still got one to do. And I started with this, trying to assemble it. I mean, I put a ratchet strap around the center of this tub to pull it together so I could get it started on one end and work my way around. And I did what the directions said. I tap it about every 6 inches, and then I'm going to come back around and slick this down and make it look better, because it wouldn't have looked very good if I hadn't to do it. And use a rubber mallet always. Don't ever use metal on this stuff, because it just leaves a lot of unnecessary dents that you don't want to show, and especially in this one, because the tubs are going to be a big point of contact. Everybody's going to see these, and so I need them to look good. And I've got my templates in here just to kind of give you a look here. Them are massive. Don't those look cool? And they're going to be a little high, stick up out of the body, which is even cooler. I'll put a piece of sheet metal on the edge here to fill in that. But this thing is going to be radical. So on with the wheel tubs. I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so I want to show you something here. We got these wheel tubs in. They're mounted to the frame. They're mounted to the body on the outside here. And I've got a steel rod that you can't really see, but it's in there as a support for this rim. The problem I got is right here. This line needs to be closed. I need to seal it up. And I don't really want to silicone it. Most times with race cars, stuff like that, you silicone them. I'm going to try to flash it, which is this. This is nothing but roof flashing that I rolled flat on one side to make it flat. And I'm going to have holes drilled in it like this. As you can see, and then I want to place this in here, like so, and make a nice little sealed up lip there that'll attach the body to the tub. This has been a problem because every time I try to punch a line hole in it or drill it, the tub flexes and the drill bit wants to walk all over the place, and you can't be very accurate with that. So I'm going to try this from the inside out with clamps up through here on the outside to hold it so I can drill this on the inside. We shall see. This is kind of uncharted territory. I don't know if anybody's ever done it before, but let's just see what happens. All right, stick around. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to show you how these tubs are in now. I've still got to put the screws in here outward to mount it solidly to the body, but they are pretty much installed. Just kind of showing you how it ended up. This will all be ground off and then put some kind of a little bit of a filler in here. See, it's done on both sides. That's the only way I could do it to make it look correct. Normally these are siliconed into the body at the edges, but because this is open and it's going to be a big part of the look of the car, of the Jeep, it needed to be done pretty nicely. So anyway, I'm going to seal them up on the inside, caulk them, and then I've got undercoating that I'm going to spray in these tubs to keep the stones from making it dent. And then I got to put these in. That's it for now. We'll keep going. So outside is done. Screws are in. Rivets in. Tubs supported. I do have some paint on them, but they need more. And this will all push in. Get the rest of the aluminum in here, or tin work in it. So look, oh, I forgot those and these. So that's the deal. I'm going to go inside these tubs and I'm going to caulk them, or silicone them, or I should say, and there's a couple of holes, I'm sure, that need to be kind of plugged up. You can see there's a little bit of gap here and there, but I'm going to come across here with a bead. And then, once this is done, and it sets up and dries, I'm going to undercoat this whole inside of this tub, because it'll rust if I don't. That's it. I'll show you more in a minute.